On Veterans Day and Remembrance Day, we invite you to rise and start your day with Mornings in the Lab. The endorphins are running through my brain this morning, nation. Good morning, I'm Keith Bilous, and this, oh baby, no, this isn't your normal, typical morning show. No! Fair warning, we keep it raw, we keep it R-rated in here, get those kids around on this Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, whatever the hell day it is in John Anderson's loop. Yeah, you got to put the headphones on or walk the children out of the room because they might be offended by something Christina Flynn says later this morning. You never know, or Marty might drop a bomb. And Johnny's got things just coming out of we know John's got something to say. Johnny's a pastor. No, not Anderson. Johnny Page is a pastor. And he's a spiritual leader who strips away the bull. And shows you what's really holding you back. Say no to something so you can say yes to what you really want to do. But if you're looking for a reason to help yourself be held accountable, this is a show you want to be on every single day, 8 o'clock Eastern time, Monday to Friday.
We've got to set this up because it's time to get you into the front row of this whole studio. The studio is here, but you're still looking straight into your goddamn computer.
As being the mom of 2 young kiddos, life is always an adventure. When I took that away, it looked like my daughter was a heroin addict. Like she was like, where is it in your pocket? Like she was just like, just a little, give me something.
You don't get to put your kid in timeout and leave. You're in timeout with them.
We always talk about these devices as consumption devices, but they are also creation devices.
The parents that are saying no to their kids right now because they don't want them to be on the iPad, we're setting Brooklyn up ahead of those kids because we're encouraging her to create.
As soon as I open the door, I'm a camera in my face.
Rock and roll.
Everybody's looking for this magic. Right, what's the magic? What's the potion? Jack discovers this show. He just wakes up every single day and he gets up with us and then he just starts his day. And it's incredible how magic happens when you show up every single day. The next 24 hours are coming, regardless if you like it or not. They are on their way. So here's the decision you have to make. Are you building who you want to be, or are you maintaining who and what you've been? He shows you how to turn your mornings into momentum for the life you actually want.
I love I don't feel like we talk about standards enough, because when it comes down to it, people talk about goals. What is your standard? Is your standard that you're going to actually execute those habits? There was a study where a line was formed really quick in a busy place, and a bunch of people got in that line, like a shitload of people got in that line. They had no idea what the line was for. They just got in line because everybody else was forming the line quickly. We get clients moving in the right direction, and the people that are taking them off track are the ones in their circle. You just have to stick to your guns, because as soon as they see that you're actually honoring your word to yourself, they'll honor your word too.
You can live under your standard and still be accepted and still live a comfortable life.
If you find yourself making a decision you're not happy with, don't beat yourself up on it. The permission is, fuck, I made a mistake with my decision right now. Start again.
You can't unring that bell. There's something, it's like, how's this? If you pick up a dog turd with your hands, God forbid, are you just going to use a paper to wipe it off? No, you're going to use some water to clean that thing. What is different with your bunghole?
I start my day with 3 phrases. I let go of, or I release, I'm grateful for, and I will focus on. And I put body motions with it, because when I get my body and my mind and my spirit all aligned, it aligns the whole rest of the day. In the morning, I just say, I release from yesterday. I release my frustration with a credit card payment that didn't go well. Whatever it is. 1, 2, maybe 3 things. It's not a laundry list. Just a couple of things. I release. And then when my hands are free, I'm open now, right? We expect these negative things. They're not supposed to happen to us because we've created this world where everything's supposed to go our way. But the thing is, negative stuff, adverse challenges, they're supposed to happen.
One of the best ways to get that mind free is to do it with a walk.
Keep it purposeful, keep it consistent. That's the fitness tip for today.
If you're not aligned in your purpose, why am I here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? If it's just about making money, fine, that's cool, but that's only going to last you so long. You've got to be about something else. You've got to be about a higher value. The people who matter in our lives, who make an impression, who make impact in our lives, are those who are in some way unabashedly and unapologetically who they are. If you're quirky, embrace the quirk. Don't quiet your quirk. Be quirky. Be weird. Keep it weird. But just be you. This is the best Monday morning I've had in months. You're not like any pastor I've ever met. And I'm thinking, that is the best thing you can do to me.
Sometimes you just have to do what you don't want to do to support yourself and your loved ones. So just remember, it doesn't have to be your best day. It just needs to be another day you show up.
This is a safe space that we welcome you to help you move forward. We got to find the power to show up, to celebrate those that are unable. And on a day like today, on Veterans Day and Remembrance Day, when we honor those who showed up before us to give us the freedom to do what we're doing today, that's showing up.
Nutrition isn't everything, but it plays a role in everything. Scan the room first. It's not avoiding, it's find what do you really want, making you get that versus filling your plate. And then you get to what you really wanted. Are you giving yourself that 10 to 15 minutes before you go for the seconds or thirds to be like, am I hungry or am I just enjoying the moment?
These situations in these meals are about getting together to share the people and the love that's at the table. It's not loving the food, it's loving the people. The food is just like the icing on the cake. It's not the cake. Think about how are you going to feel in an hour when you're still wanting to engage with these wonderful people? Are you going to be happy doing that when you got a gut ache because you ate a bunch of shit?
Using your past to create wisdom for the future. And how do you want to set yourself up for success for that particular event? What can you feel proud of at the end of that event that you brought a better version of you than you did last season?
No course, no coach, no cohort, no single piece of information will be your holy grail. You're not going to figure it out. What you're really searching for, it's inside of you. So do yourself a favor, save your money, and start there. I never like to start with advice. I like to start with, how can I help? And what do you need right now? And if you don't know what you need right now, that's okay too. I'll be here. And when you do, you let me know. In one way or another, our nervous system is at play here. The fight, flight, freeze, and all that is going on in your body, that energy cannot stay there in a healthy way if you don't deal with it. There needs to be a release, and there will be a release whether you like it or not.
The only morning show to help you guys get out of bed, not hit the snooze button, and hit those most audacious goals in your life.
It's our responsibility to look inward, say this person needs me, and then ask them how you can be most helpful.
Don't try to solve my problems. Don't give me the Kleenex. Don't try to tell me everything's going to be okay. Just sit with me.
You want to show up for people. You don't want to fix their problems. You want to help them and be there for them in whatever way they need.
Is there really a right way to deal with this? It's just show the person that's going through the difficult time that you're there for whatever they need. Just take it one step at a time.
Write them down now if you got your phone or a piece of paper. And they're not just for when someone around you has lost someone. They're also just day to day. If you want to show people that you love and respect them and they're having a hard time, and not make it about you, because that doesn't make us bad people. It just makes us human.
It's never too late to tell people that you love them.
It can't be about what was. It has to be about what is. Feel it and it's real. Like, what's the harm?
My 14-year-old is far more emotionally stable than I'll ever be because of the work I put in.
We all fuck up our kids in our own ways, right? Because every generation gets better, hopefully. Our brain responds. Fucking, if you don't respond neuroscientifically to baby goat dad, do you even have a heart? Things don't need to look and be the way that you think they need to look and be. They are what you make of them. He's showing us that you don't need to be about one thing and one thing only. And he's also showing us that you can take these really random, unique experiences in your life and bring it together to form a cohesive narrative about who you are and what you can offer and deliver to the world. Everything you do is super interesting to somebody that has no connection to that. You can believe in God and not believe in church. You can be spiritual without buying into the dogma. We know connecting to something deeper than ourselves or greater than ourselves has great benefits.
We're trying to create a meaningful experience that is changing the world, and we are doing it every single day at 8 o'clock Eastern time with all of you.